And so, Jen, I am wondering, is the reason why Speaker Johnson isn't doing anything on Ukraine, isn't even bothering to go to Ukraine, because the real Speaker of the House is telling him not to?
I think that's absolutely right. Mike Johnson, from all I hear, both from Republicans and Democrats, usually off the record, he's weak, he's confused, he has no plan, he is in over his head, and all he does is try to stay out of the firing zone of the MAGA Republicans and Donald Trump. So he does these stunts. He mouths off at a Republican retreat, giving them a Christian sermon rather than addressing the issues before them. He is a pathologically weak, inept figure, and that Republicans would go to him because he is weak, because he can be manipulated, speaks volumes about where the Republican Party is. Remember, this happens at a time that the House Republicans' impeachment scheme has once again been revealed to be based upon the testimony of someone, a Russian, who consorted with Russian intelligence. If the Russians paid Republicans to assist them, they would not be doing anything differently than they are now. They are doing everything in their power to enable Donald Trump to subvert this president, who has been strong on Ukraine, to come up with this cock and bull impeachment story, which has now been thoroughly discredited. They are not pursuing aid. I think one factor and one story that perhaps deserves much more coverage is, why is the Republican Party essentially now an adjunct of the Kremlin? And that's not an exaggeration. They are pursuing a political course to disrupt and remove, presumably, President Biden from office because he is an adversary of Russia. They are holding up aid to Ukraine because that's what Vladimir Putin wants. And we have a party that is not only in the sway of Donald Trump, but is really acting as an agent of a foreign country. This is a disgrace. This is an outrage. This has never happened in the history of the United States.